Hi again, class. This is the second lecture for the social self. So, the big question right now is how can we sustain our authentic self when founded on the belief that we have, belief, traditions, and values we had when we were young, and how are we going to sustain that when we face the world? Because when we face the world, then we are going to develop more of ourselves, and that would be founded again on the influence of the people in the society, and it is believed that we are everybody's unique. So therefore, when you get into the society, then you become to develop then you come to develop the different self, which is far from your authentic self. No, exactly, it is still founded on your authentic self. What the social self wants to teach you is that you have to sustain your authentic self and develop more of yourself, which will become your authentic self, social self, in the future as you come up developing your relationship with other people in the society. Because you cannot attain your your societal purpose or your societal goal not unless you come up with a good relationship with other people. So it doesn't giving space to the development of your self based on the influences of the organization and the people in the society doesn't change who you are, because the foundation of your authentic self will still be the foundation and will still be the values and principles that would help you think about how are you going to deal with the social self, or how are you going to deal with the influences given by the people and the organizations in the society. So that means if you are intelligent enough to reconcile your authentic self and the self which you're going to develop in the society influenced by your organization, workplace, your friends, your government, your church, and other organizational advocacies. So that means all of this will help you build your self-esteem, your self-concept, your self-efficacy, and self-congruence. So if you are able, with these influences, with the foundations of your authentic self built at home, plus your ability to harmonize your relationship, harmonize your authentic self and the self which is going to be built within the society. All of these principles will be leading to developing your self-esteem, self-concept, self-efficacy, and self-congruence. So if you're able to come up with a good self-esteem, with a good self-concept, with a good self-efficacy, with a good self-congruence, that means with the help of the influences of the society just around you in the macro and micro system. So that means you can come up with a better self, your better self, which is already part of your authentic self. As we have been telling, you cannot, no one is an island. You don't live by yourself alone. You have to live with the people around you, which will help you gauge yourself to come up with self-esteem, self-concept, self-efficacy, and self-congruence. So now you see yourself in a broader sense. You see yourself in a broader horizon. You see yourself as intricate matter or subject data, which is going to build a bigger goal, a global goal or a holistic goal for everybody to at least experience. So that means your social self is trying to tell you that you have a role in the society and that it has to be pursued, and the foundation of this social self is your authentic self built at home. Okay, so that is very important because you can never gauge your self-esteem not until you live up with other people. You work with other people, not until you experience your life living with other people and doing what they're doing, and um, working with other people for a purpose. So these are the things that are very important in coming up with the social self, and it is called self constructs. Okay, so for now, um, I will stop from here. So those are the social constructs wherein these are all contributory to the development of the social self. So now we have been finished with, again, we're done with the philosophical self, we're done with the biological self, and now we're also done with the social self. Thank you, class.